This is the Android version 12. Yes, as you can see, still we have this Android 11 logo only. This is the developer preview of Android 12. As you can see, it's March 5th 2021 security patch, latest one. And this is the RAM management in this ROM. Hey, welcome back to my new video. This is Sampath. You are watching Sampath Samfx channel. In this video we are going to discuss about this Android 12 developer preview 1 for Redmi Note 7 Pro. As you can see, I am in the Octave OS version 2.1. If you want to flash this or you want guide about Octave OS, go to cards, you will get the video, and from here I am going to recovery mode directly. I have here pitch black recovery. Let's see, it will boot into pitch black recovery. As you can see, in order to flash this ROM, let me go to wipe and select advanced wipe. Here I need to select this Dalvik cache system vendor data metadata product. Right swipe to wipe. For any ROM, same thing, similar things you need to do. I already posted a video on Oxygen OS OB11. Now, as you can see, now you need to flash first the firmware. Latest firmware I am using the Indian stable version 12.0.5.0. If you want, you can use Chinese version, but I recommend to use this only. As you can see, you need to flash the firmware first, then coming back and flash the ROM itself. You can flash any ROM with similar type. You need to follow the same steps to flash any other ROMs. As you can see, I am finding this Android 12 developer preview. Yeah, as it is. Here you need to flash it, right swipe. It takes little bit of seconds. These are the similar steps you need to follow for any custom ROM installation on Redmi Note 7 Pro using this pitch black recovery. If you are using TWRP or Orange Fox recovery, same things I think. Do comment down below how do you flash the ROMs, and if you like the video, give it a like, and for similar kind of videos, do subscribe to my channel. If you are first time here, you not only get this custom ROMs reviews or anything like this, also I will make the videos on Gcam ports for this devices and unboxing of some earphones. Even I made a Poco X3 review. You will get a card here if you want to check out. And that's it, guys. This is the first Android 12 build to Redmi Note 7 Pro. As you can see, I have flashed this ROM, and now you need to flash this FDecrypt file also in order to avoid decryption. Now reboot to system. As you can see, this is the Redmi Note 7 Pro. I have white color. This is the booting animation you will get. One more thing, you need to be unlocked your bootloader and installed your recovery to follow these steps in order to install the custom ROMs. I think you are aware of that. As you can see, this is the boot animation you will get in this ROM. Simple. It's available. As you can see, it takes a little bit of time when you boot first time to this ROM. It takes little bit of time. Don't panic or don't press any buttons. Wait for few minutes. As you can see, first thing I noticed in this Android, as you can see, it prompts you a message like Android developer preview. The device is running a pre-release version. It prompts a message, and first thing I noticed is the pink theme here. Pink, they added this Android 12 into this pink theme. As you can see, this is the settings panel you get in this ROM. It's a little bit big icons and some pink tint or like that they have added. Battery settings, there is a battery settings you get. It's same like Android 11, just it's a developer preview one. In the upcoming developer previews, you'll get some different options. This is the sound and vibration settings. This is the display settings. As you can see, everything is kind of pink. As you can see, even the quick settings panel is also pinkish type, even in the dark mode. And this is how it looks, the settings panel. I like the settings panel, little bit changed here. Even the icons and left screen, I mean the -1 screen is Google Pen. Visually some of the changes are going to be happen, that's for sure. After like Oreo I have seen in the Pi, later on there is no such visual changes. Now we are seeing this. As you can see, even their main agenda is pink, I think, little bit pinkish type the theme is. As you can see, this is the lock screen you get in this ROM. This is the Pixel 5 ported ROM for Redmi Note 7 Pro. As you can see, still need improvement, but as of now it's very stable. But I recommend not to use this as a daily driver. As you can see, there are some pixel tips available here. You need to wait for at least beta release of this ROM. We are still running the Android 11 beta ROMs for this smartphone. This is the messaging app. Nothing new here. We hope this will change us in the upcoming developer previews and the final Android 12 release. As you can see, you might get Play Store not certified. As you can see, I thought it's not certified. You can make it certified by using some flashing some file, zip file. But anyhow, this is how the ROM is, and these are the apps I got in the first boot. And Google Pay is also working fine in this ROM. It's smooth. UI is little bit smoother than Android 11, and this is how the dark mode works in this ROM. As you can see, I will turn it off, and there is a screen recording option also. You get just the audio on this settings, nothing like custom ROMs like that. It's simple. As you can see, even the RAM management is also fine in this. Scrolling between the apps, everything is fine. Now here are the system gestures. As you can see, let me enable it. It is out of the ROM. It's 3 button gestures, but I have changed it. Still you get that left edge and right edge sensitivity, and from here you can toggle between the apps by using that gesture bar, I mean the pill. You can even take the screenshot from here. I found this little bit new here in the screenshot. As you can see, in the edit section you will get this new interface. You will get the fonts and colors. You can add it from here. Let me know in the comment section, is this one there before Android 11, I mean in the Android 11, or this the Android 12 new visual change? Let me know in the comment section below. As you can see, this is how you can change the fonts, or you can draw anything in the screenshot you have taken. That's the home screen and the apps in the app drawer. It's fine, nothing like new. Still it's a developer preview one. And let me go to Geekbench 5. I'll install it. Some of the apps are installing, I think. After that this app will install. Also installing the safety net test. Let me check. It will be not passed because CTS profile match, I mean the Play Store is not certified here. Some of the apps are updating. Let me update and download those apps, I mean install those apps. It's fine, you can use it, but I don't recommend to use it as a daily driver. Still we need to use that Android 11 full-fledged ROMs. Still we are in beta. Let's see. And this the home settings you get. Nothing new here. Everything is in the pink. I think the main theme is pink, and these all the wallpapers you get. I think these wallpapers also going to be updated when the final developer preview or the beta stage of this ROM will come out. Just grid size are available, and this the app drawer and everything, and this the settings. As you can see, it's overlapping somewhere, still needs fixings. This the privacy settings, nothing new here. Ads you can turn it off here. Ads, users and diagnostics, these settings are there in the privacy settings. As you can see, they will add, I guess. And accessibility, as you can see, the accessibility menu is there. Let me check. 2 finger swiping from the bottom, it's not available. Maybe a bug for this ported ROM, or the even in the developer preview one it's a bug, I don't know. It should work. Let's see, in the upcoming ROMs we will get this 2 finger swipe to get the accessibility menu. It's my personal favorite feature in the stock Android one, accessibility menu, but anyhow here it's not available. And coming to this styles and wallpapers, I already spoken this about this wallpapers and styles and even the grid style. In display settings we have very few, and this color calibration is not working as of now. And night light, it's even pinkish after applying night light. I hope you see in the video. As you can see, it's completely pink, dim pink. Now it's bright pink. And these all the lock screen settings you get in this ROM. Even font size, display size you can adjust. Nothing new here, but this is the new thing. Settings panel, it's little bit changed. The icons are big. Even the location settings are also same as in the Android 11. It's little bit smooth, what I have noticed in this Redmi Note 7 Pro. As you can see, switching between apps, multitasking is fine in this ROM. I am using it for like 4 days already. It's fine. Now let me show the safety net test. Anyhow it won't be passed. As you can see, it's failed since the Play Store is not certified. If you want to do it, you can flash the zip file something to make the Play Store certified. Okay, Geekbench 5 also installed. Let me run this course here. Okay, it takes time. I will finish this. Okay, as you can see, it's 100% now. Taking a little bit of time. Anyhow, okay, it's fine. 487 and 1113. It would have been better. Okay, anyhow, it's fine. Better than few of the ROMs. Performance is fine, no problem. Even the swiping down, even in the app to add everything. This all the pixel tips, you will get separate app for it. And that's the quick settings panel you get in this ROM. That's the Android 12 for Redmi Note 7 Pro. As you can see, the settings panel, it's very smooth user interface as of now. As you can see, these are the sound and vibration settings, nothing new. One thing I am noticing everywhere is the pink type of theme here, even the bottom side only. It's like one-handed usage, maybe better in the Android 12. This is the Android S, actually Android 12 or S. Let's see what will they name. And here the apps sections, some of the permissions you can choose from here, as you can see. And this is the battery settings. I have used it couple of minutes also. Here adaptive battery is there, something like adaptive charging is also included in this. Android 12, and this is the extreme battery saver. You can schedule it from here. Little bit of tweaked version of Android 11 still in the developer preview one, but the theme is what I am noticing is the pink one. And some of the icons change here in the settings panel. Let's see in the upcoming developer previews what all the changes we can see in this Android 12. This is the security settings. We still don't have face unlock option. It's just a smart lock here. Let's see in the upcoming days will they add any face unlock system. It's there, it's like smart lock, not like other ROMs will have dedicated face lock. Anyhow, this is what we get, and you can search the settings from here. This is the calling screen you get. Let me check out in the settings any new options. I don't think so. And RAM management also fine in this ROM. Notification dots, let's meet. This is the home screen settings. As you can see, these are the notification settings you can change from here. Conversations, bubbles, you can allow apps to show bubbles. You can disable or enable here, and use notification history if you want it. And this is the quick settings panel. And if you like this video, give it a like, and if you're first time to my channel, hit that subscribe button and also allow the notification such that you will get a similar kind of videos first to you. And do share these videos who are interested in this kind of videos, and I'll also make travel videos and some other tech related videos also. Do subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon, and thank you for watching. Meet you in the next video. Bye bye.